Okay, hello. Today we will be discussing the kind of events as well as events leading up to the Holocaust, as well as everything will be based on a quote or something. I would try to find the quote and present it. Also, if some scenes of these things might, oh, anything might be disturbing, so I just wanted to let you know that. You probably know that by clicking on the title, but I just wanted to reinforce that. So, yeah, please be mindful as well as respectful in the comments. So, I'll see you guys in the first scene. The whole scene is kind of Nazi propaganda. So, with Nazi propaganda, it was hugely important to Hitler that the Nazi regime and Nazi Germany's public image was perfect. So, we have the lead propaganda manager was Joseph Goebbels, and I believe that's how you pronounce it, and they would use propaganda in many different ways. They could use it to like demonize Jews, for example, in this way, like that, or saying, oh, this Jew is already living in poor conditions, but they would use it in a lot of other different ways. So, this is, for example, this is kind of going in advance, but they kind of use this, this ideal ghetto of, I believe it's called feel distant. Why did I say that in French accent? But like they would show to the Red Cross of like, oh, everything is okay, like people playing ball, also like winning all of a sudden, but yeah, all of a sudden that's it. I like that, like eating well. Okay, there's lemon. So, yeah. I don't know. So like that was another example. Or another example would be, there should be a photograph, but like maybe pull up, but this was like another one thing after the invasion of Poland, the Nazi. They were just kind of like lined up Polish people on at a wall and kind of the photos. So this is kind of Nazi propaganda, and like in some way was hugely important. Hitler wanted to keep the public image kind of perfect, as well as dictate of how people would think about Jews or themselves. So, as you can't tell, if you, another thing is that just Nazi propaganda was hugely important in the success, maybe. I don't know if success is the right word. Convincing others. So, yeah. Have pretty much kind of like the scene of my depiction of the scene of that the Berlin Daily newspaper had said about the Christopher Holocaust. So it had been like struck like an air raid. But this is kind of my depiction of it. Like you can see kind of the flames, but then they also talked about how the sign was kind of broken. So like this is supposed to be the broken sign. I don't see that, or like this is another sign, and the suitcases were torn away from the walls and everything. Um, so yeah, kind of like a depiction of this. Kristallnacht, really, the Nazis had justified the reasoning for as after a 17-year-old Polish boy had attacked a German diplomat in France. Um, um, yeah. Also, I forgot to mention, but huge shout out to a statues mod in Minecraft. I guess I'll leave it in the description. this is what helped made all of the almost things that you see like much more better and possible. So um, this is like my depiction of Crystal Knock. Like the furniture was completely destroyed. Um, just everything was like struck like an air, as it said, like glass is shattered. So yeah, that is my depiction of the events of Crystal Knock. This was I got this tutorial off YouTube by YouTuber of Garrets to be mindful. I'll leave um, the channel in the description. But I built this scene as this is the invasion of Poland. The pilot Pole, which is spelled P-A-O-H-W-L. He said that he felt bad for horses, but was kind of uh, enjoying uh, killing people, which I found absolutely absurd. This is why I said it could kind of be disturbing in the truth, but sure, humans will probably feel a lot more sympathy for animals, which I must admit, a lot of the time that is true. But to say that you enjoyed it, slash, you didn't feel care for them, that's just, I think, just so interesting, which also shows kind of like how another example of the Nazi ideology of like that of dehumanizing certain people, and how the perfect alien race. So yeah, once again, thank you to Garrett to be for this amazing build. Also, this is the biggest build out of my thing, as well as it took the longest. If you could guess of how long it took, yeah, what I'm trying to say is that this took a long time. This took 6 hours to build. It's not even finished. As you can tell, by the way, inside. Oh my god, the wind struck right as I said. So our next scene on the list will be the Wingo Bloom at 450. Oneg Chevis, as it's known in, I believe, like Hebrew, well, all stuff. So it was made up of 4 capsules and everything. The third capsule of the 4 has not been found, but there are some theories, which I'll explain in the show later. But so this was started by Emmanuel Winkelblum, so that's how it got its name. He and 49 others, so 50 in total, would want to share the Jewish perspective in the Warsaw Ghetto. So it happened before the Warsaw Ghetto uprising, to clarify and give some context. So out of the 50 people, 47 would die, including Emmanuel Winkelblum and his family. Only like 3 people knew the true location of where the archives were, and it was just so lucky that one of them they would say. It's lucky for like home. I don't know. It probably is, because we wouldn't know where. But kind of touching base on one of the theories of where people believe is that the third castle, or 10, is under the Chinese embassy in Warsaw. That isn't confirmed. It could possibly be in the, and some people believe that. We don't really know for certainty of if the capsule is a thing. So anyway, the Winkelblum archive, or known as Chevis, was roughly had documents as well as photos and as well as um, writings about the Jewish perspective, as they wanted to show of like who will write our history. So yeah, that is the kind of the Engelblum archive. Yeah, on to the next scene. Fast forwarding quite a lot, I would probably say, because we just went over the invasion of Poland, and now we're getting to traveling into concentration camps. Right? So, if you cannot tell, this is my amazingly failed attempt of a plan. You can obviously tell which one I did and which one I um, built with the tutorial. Right. Hanya, sorry, Anna Levy Yas wrote that excellent and was pretty much saying that many people would be trillion stocked up in like a thing like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but like this is crazy. And it's stacked upon each other tentacles. So, so like tentacles. Let me emphasize this. Tentacles. Yeah, I think you get the point. Tentacles are supposed to contain cattle, not humans. Yeah, and she also described it as a living hell because you cannot, you can most definitely not sleep and not even breathe. So the best might heal the book is really that people would reach out and like get snow, because that was like the only first of all. Also, that plane is because of the like plane bombings of and stuff. So I think this is an important scene of people getting transported. Is that correct term? A lot of these terms are kind of iffy of like if that's the right term to terminology to use. But people would be transported. I'm just gonna use that word to the concentration camps, and I think just having a personal entry of like what it was like is hugely impactful to understand, because sure we might like best guess and stuff, but personal entry is always, even though it could have a bias, is probably one of the best ways for people to learn about certain experiences. Here is a scene of pretty much a concentration camp captain or guard inspecting like prisoners, seeing if they like per se worthy enough for label purposes. So some label included like helping out in the war effort. So like this person right here is having food. This one is forging equipment and military stuff for the army. But so like it is important to note that there were some prisoners of which that would help like decide if they were healthy or not, as well as that some would like warn them of what was going on, what about to happen. So one girl was getting interviewed by a prisoner, and they had a total of you're actually 18, not 15, because and then the girl like had lied to the warden that instead of she was studying education, she was a phone, which helped them obviously survive, because if you were not chosen, they would say, "Oh, you're fine," but just go take a shower. Well, the shower is actually death with by gas chambers and stuff. So yeah, this might kill was kind of a bit accidentally of the they would live. Um, so if you compare and contrast the differences of the ghetto like this one, ghetto slash camp, it's like looks like so ideal and everything, but behind the scenes, many more like this, closed in, lots of stuff, and yeah, it was just brutal. So yeah. I want to leave you guys on a sad note because obviously that's quite sad over there. But anyway, so after liberation, uh, many Jews as well as other survivors, they would be placed into these displaced persons camps of where they would pretty much stay there until the allies would find a way to help them. So everyday life would kind of that food was scarce and stuff. So actually, a lot of people would still die in the even after uh, liberation. An interesting fact is that after a while, like measures were having 6 times a day. So it's kind of what this kind of represents. I don't really know. But so displaced persons camps they would last until 1956. So according to something. So yeah, and they would try to it would be established though lives and stuff, and many would do, but some would also never fully. Uh, there would be memories and stuff, and then there were others that would like have really bad trauma and would never be able to be real from society. So yeah, it's gonna wrap up the video. I hope you guys have like learned some new stuff, maybe, or got like a brief summary of the what went on while and during the Holocaust, as well as a little taste of hope and after the Holocaust. So thank you guys so much for watching. Shout out to Garrett for making that amazing plane in the background that took 6 hours to build, even with that help. But yeah, anyway, yeah, 6 hours straight. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. You can subscribe, that would be amazing. Also, on any episode, I just mean this video, because I don't think I'll be doing this, because this is challenging and emotional. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next one. Goodbye. Subscribe.